Hey, yo, Nick's a buddy of mine. Um, from New York City. I've known him for a good while. We go way back. Oh, I think I see Nick. Hey, Nick, can you hear me? Can you hear me now or no? Yeah, I can hear you, but for some reason, the like your audio is coming in choppy. I think it's on my side.
Yeah, yours was coming choppy before.
Interesting. Let me see.
It sounded like you were.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think my thing's about to crash. Let me see if I can fix it. Give me a second. Because it says your connection's like perfectly fine. Yeah, it says your audio is not coming through, which is weird. Let me maybe I might be jacking this up with the settings. Let me fix it. Let's see. Uh,
I checked my settings and I don't know that much. It's iPhone, microphone, and default.
okay.
Echo cancellation.
I hear you good now. Now you're good all of a sudden. Before it wasn't.
Am I good now?
No, now it went back down. I think when you speak loud, it cleans up somehow. I don't know.
How's that?
No, it's like choppy. You sound like robotic. It was going good before, and then
Dude, that's how you sound in most of the conversation we've had.
really interesting.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't know why it sounds like that. Is the microphone near you?
yeah, the microphone's like literally like right here, like where my hand is at. I'm gonna try to move it up. I gotta loosen it, but let me actually hold on. Oh damn! Did I break this? There you go. There's the microphone. And you're saying you can't hear me, right? You're still not.
It sounds like it's going through some type
It just sounds faint. Okay.
of yeah. It's like a filter thing.
Let me give it a little more gain. All right. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's a work in progress. I'm trying to get this going, man. This is rough. I was getting some feedback from the folks in the chat saying that the audio was like not coming in well.
No,
Yeah. All right. Listen, it's a work in progress. So I'll try to see if I can get this down. But listen, let me give you a
I
call.
don't know. All right.
Let me give you a call. All right. Let me jump off this. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's getting better, but I don't.
Is it getting better or no? Can you hear me? Is it better? Is
A
it
little bit.
so you're saying my sounds are coming in too low?
I mean, I can hear you now, and like that thing is a little is fading away. It's not that bad. I
Okay.
is it from my end?
No, you're clear now. So I don't know. It might be the system is.
Now you're clear. Now you're clear.
Oh, so maybe the system something was up with the system. I don't know, man.
Oh, no, you just got back. I wonder if it's because you weren't close enough to the microphone.
You know what? It could be maybe my connection too. Give me a second. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna turn off my Wi-Fi and go on the hard line. Um, but you're gonna lose that scenic view behind you. That's from my phone. I'm using my phone. That's just looking out the window. Here, I'll do it right now. Let me see. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. Okay, how about now? Can you now? You should be. I'm hardwired in. Can you hear me?
Yeah, the mic still sounds the same.
Interesting. Oh, I gotta work on this. All right, let me give you a call. Let me give you a call because I know you're busy too. You're running around. I'm gonna call you. All
I
right.
mean, right now I'm just sitting here. Right now I'm just sitting here talking to you.
Oh, okay, okay. What do you got lined up for today?
See, now you're clear again. What the heck?
I don't know. I don't know if it's my voice or.
Now you're super duper clear.
Oh, so maybe it was the internet. Maybe it was the internet.
Maybe.
Right, because you're clear now too.
Yeah, I took mine off Wi-Fi too.
Oh, so it might be yeah, because my Wi-Fi is like ass. It's cheeks.
Yeah, mine is okay. It's not great, but it's okay.
No, this sounds 100% better. Yeah, even if people or folks are saying it's clear now.
Yeah, it's same with you. Like you sound 100% clear. It must be the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's crazy because I even pay for like the mid tier like Wi-Fi and like I can't even. I was on a Zoom call for work and like I felt so embarrassed because like it kept going in and out. I like it literally. I might as well just been on my phone. It would have been better.
Like they sit there and be like, the fastest, clearest Wi-Fi, and it's like, no, it's not.
It's not. It's not. It's not at all.
Junk. Thank you guys for convincing us that we should pay more for more junk. Thank you guys.
Oh my god! Like it's crazy. Yeah, I feel like you're like they charge you more and more every year, and you're not getting anything really that better. They market it, but it's not.
Yeah, on the commercials they're like the clearest, the fastest, the whatever. No slow load ups. No, and it's like it's all the same. It's all. I swear to God, it's all the same.
Oh man, dude. But dude, tell me. I guess just tell me like so. What do you got lined up this summer then? Anything big?
No, like I said, I'm probably gonna. I want to shoot the short this fall. I want to try to shoot it this fall in Massachusetts. Because I mean, I was gonna shoot the feature in Mass, but like I was excited about that. Now those features not gonna get made. I was like, I want to shoot Mass. So the thing is like write it and just start the process of getting it produced and done. And we'll have a crowd fundraising for it too. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking it's anywhere between to shoot it will be anywhere between 10 to 15,000.
Mm. Wow. So are you have a trailer yet or no? You're just talking about shooting the trailer and just starting out.
No. Well, no, it's for it's for a short.
Oh, got it.
Do a trailer for the short.
Got it. Okay.
You just shoot the short.
Got it.
It's gonna be anywhere. I mean, if it's 25 minutes, 25 minutes. I'd like to keep it around 20 minutes, give or take.
Yeah.
Because I think our last short film, it being almost 30 minutes, I think kind of hurt us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because again, when you're talking about film festivals, they have so many they want to put out, and if your time length is almost 30 minutes, where can we fit you in our program?
Oh, so it's kind of like it's great that you have those 30, but at the same time now you're kind of pushing, right? Like the higher end of that short film category, right?
Which is ridiculous because a lot of times it's like a short when you apply for the short, and this is probably a way just to keep making money because they can just say no.
Right.
When you apply for your film to be in festivals, it says, oh, to be considered a short, it has to be less than 45 minutes.
Mm.
To be like, oh, perfect. But like when you look at like the actual program when they do selections, very rarely do they do like 30 minutes. Because if they do 30-minute shorts, that's only 4 films, and that takes up 2 hours.
Mm.
So it's like I think it's I don't think because we did get into film festivals, just not as much, and I think that was some of the hindrance of us not getting into film festivals. It was like 27 minutes long.
Mm.
So I want to keep this one. I mean, but if it is, if like at the end of it, what we have is 25 minutes, and we really like it, we don't want to cut it, then I'll be 25 minutes. I'm not going to sit there and cut something or do something just because
Right.
asshole says like, well, fit it. Not program. You need that? No, 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 no. Like my goal is to try to get it around 20 minutes, give or take. But if it ends up like the best product, the best shot, the best film is 25, I really don't want it to be over 25. That I can guarantee you. It shouldn't be over 25.
So you already have your cast and stuff for shooting up in Mass?
Well, the thing is like I would like to cast like the people that I was gonna be in the feature with me. I want to work with them. That's the whole reason why I wanted them in the feature because I love
Right.
working with them. So I want to try to work with some of the same people. And I would like to get a named actor for again in the short as a father figure because if you get a named actor in even a short, you have a much better chance of getting it in festivals because festivals want named actors to come to their festivals so they can be like, oh, this named actors here and they're talking, doing a talkback and stuff like that. So if you can get a named actor in a short, and they do shorts. They legitimately do shorts. If you can pay enough. And again, it would probably be like a day shoot.
Yeah.
For that, because there's literally like 3 major scenes, and one of the scenes, which it could be a half day shoot, it could be a full day shoot, most likely because it's one. It'd probably be like a half, maybe a 10-hour shoot, maybe. Who knows? But I'm thinking, on the lower half, we could probably do it for under 10. But my goal is to try to get 10 and then maybe 15 if we can get a named actor.
Wow. And so you're thinking what, this summer?
No, I want to do it this fall. I would like to.
Oh, wow.
Again, to write it won't take long.
Right.
I've been thinking about it and I've been talking with Evan and he gave me great ideas. And to actually write it, I mean, I can write it within 2 days.
That's awesome.
The idea is just going through it and then just editing it and all that stuff. But then the longest thing is, getting the money and doing the location scouting and figure out where we're going to shoot it and stuff like that. The writing it and stuff like that and casting shouldn't take long. I know so many people that I don't. The only person I would probably want to do casting for maybe is the father figure, but like everything else, yeah.
Dude, you should definitely be like doing some behind the scenes work leading into it.
I mean, I can talk to Evan about that.
Like like low lift, make it low lift so it's not like, you're killing yourself. Yeah.
It might help for the crowd fundraising.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
There's other people, like the people that I talk to, the investors that I talk to about doing the feature, that evidently didn't obviously invest in the feature, but they do have money, and I'd be like, I'm doing a film, and it would be basically giving it to me, and you get producer credit, and you get to be invited to any, red carpet events it gets into but they got money, and to ask for 1,000 or 2,000 would probably be, something that's doable. So, as much as the feature's not getting made, I made a lot of connections.
I think that's kind of like the thing with shorts, right? That's the whole point. It's like getting that connection and the recognition out there. That's awesome, man.
Again, they might not have invested in the feature, but then be like, yeah, I decided not to do the feature, but I'm doing a short, and if you want to give as a producer credit like $1,000, that's no problem. And they're like, oh, $1,000, that's nothing. Yeah, go ahead, take it. So
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
that correlates into okay, we can come up with the money we need for the short. Making all those connections and working my ass off to try to get the feature made. Hopefully the connections are made to the point where I can get money at least for a short.
I think that's a good strat. I think just the last couple of years, a lot of folks have been doing that, creating shorts just to build the audience, get your name out there. So I think that's awesome, man. That's exciting for you.
I mean, I'm excited because I haven't shot anything since
Yeah.
the last short, which was in 2022. I think we finished the last scene. I think we did in early 2023. Yeah, January 2023 was the last scene we shot. We shot it in December of 2022, and then the last scene we did in 23. So I haven't done anything since, and I didn't have an idea for a short, and then all of a sudden I had this idea for a feature, and then I was just like, no, this is a good idea for a short. I can make this into a short. This is a perfect short.
Did you gotta let me know when you're getting some momentum? I could definitely like try to promote it on my end. I don't have a big audience. I just have a couple of thousand people here and there, but you know.
I mean, again, when it comes to crowd fundraising, like I don't need like if we do it like fundraising with like 7,000 connections I have, or 10,000, and I need just to get me over the finish line another 5,000, like you know, then there we go. Um, you know, um, you know, so all of it will help. But we're just at the very beginning stages, and like I have today off and I have tomorrow off. So hopefully either today or tomorrow I get maybe the first draft done, maybe half the screenplay done, and then I can finish it next week.
That's awesome, man.
That's the only
Wow.
good thing about it. That's the only good thing about a short is like it doesn't take like it's it's probably going to be 20 to 30 pages. I can do that in 2 days.
Really?
I could probably do it in one day if I get momentum and I know where it's going and everything kind of goes smoothly.
Wow. Wow, man, that's crazy. Wow. So what's the wife thing about that? Is she gonna have a role too or no?
I mean, what I do is I let her read it, and if she feels like there's one woman role in it, which is very big, it's a very big role, um, and if she feels connected to it, I support her as much as she supports me. So it's like I'm never gonna. I know she's talented enough actress to do it, and she wants to do it. Um, and if she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't have to. If she wants to do something else, like go for it. Like 100% believe. But I don't know. We'll see when we get to that point. I just know like I have an idea for. I kind of want to play the main character. Um, there's a character, the main character is this guy, and there's one of the characters, one of the scenes you have is with his brother. So I kind of want to play the main character, but if not, I would play the brother. So, and I kind of want to do the scene, do the actual film with the guy that was going to play my brother in the feature, because we had such a connection. And if he's willing to do it, I'm 100% going to do it with him because I was so excited to do scenes with him and work with him. And now that the feature's not getting done, it's like I'm so disappointed. And that's the weird thing is I'm more disappointed not the fact that I don't get to do it, which I'm upset the fact that the feature's not getting made,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm more upset the fact that I don't get to work with like these people that I know it would have done a great job and it would have been so much fun and it would have been so good. And that I think I'm more upset is I don't get to do that.
Hmm. Interesting. Oh man. But I think like you're on track, man. Oh, I'm hearing some feedback. It sounds like the mic is coming in and out maybe. Yeah.
Mine,
Yeah. I don't know, it might be just a connection.
well,
It could be the connection.
it might be on my phone because like
Yeah.
if I get too close, then my head is huge.
You know what it is, Nick? Next time I'm in the city, I'm gonna send you. I have a mic, like that you can plug into your phone. I got it for free, so I have an extra one. So
Oh yeah,
I'll send it over to you. So in case you ever, even if you're using it for like work calls or whatever, like when you're talking to, your team, whatever, you could be far away. Hell, you could even be like 10 feet away, and it'll pick up your audio real quickly.
pick up.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, hold on a second. Let me
Everything is.
let me get that real quick before I forget. I have it.
Don't get up. Don't move.
Try to do. Hold on, hold on.
God,
Oh, let me see
you
what.
like an old man. Oh God,
There you
dude.
go. There you go. What are you getting? I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm recovering. I'm
My
recovering.
question is, Felix,
What's that?
have you have you spoken to Andrew lately at all?
Oh, so by the way, here's the mic that I can get you. Cause I have like two and I got this one for free, so I don't really need it. You just plug it in.
If you want to just hook up and give it to me one day.
Honestly, like I feel like I gotta start. Part of my PT is like starting to walk a little bit more and more. Not too much, obviously, but I think in the coming weeks, I'm sure I gotta be in the office at least one day. So one of the days I'll be in. Let me know if you're free, and I can drop it off for you. So it's not a problem. We'll connect.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, maybe we can meet up after work or whatever.
Yeah,
So we could possibly do that if that's the situation.
yeah, 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 for sure, definitely, man.
I haven't since I've been back. I've been working so much. I haven't talked to. I mean, I've talked to Artie on the phone. I haven't talked to anybody. Like I haven't met up with anybody. I think you were the only one that I've met up with so far.
Oh wow. So you just had your head on the ground. You just head down working. That's a yeah. Right, right, right.
So when the opportunity is like, oh, you want to pick up shifts? I didn't want to say no because I was just like, yeah. And I was like, Craig, like, get me in. I want to get in. I want to get in. And Craig's too nice of a boss, and he's not going to get rid of somebody just because he
Right.
wants somebody else in.
Right, 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 right.
Like, you have to leave or do something bad, which nobody there is going to do. So it's like I either have to just wait until somebody leaves.
Yeah.
Because he basically told me I'm the next guy up. And it's just like,
But that's a good thing because you're in New York, dude. How many people come and go, right? So I think that's a good thing for you.
I mean, again, like, we'll see. If the money's so good, I don't see anybody leaving. The money's so good.
Right, right.
It's ridiculous. Like, you work 6 hours and make $300 in 6 hours, or $250 in 6 hours. That's averaging like $30 to $40 an hour.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, so I don't know if you did you talk to Andrew recently or no?
I haven't talked to Andrew. I haven't, like I said, I haven't spoke to
Okay.
anybody. So I was just wondering, like, when I was telling the guy, when I was at the bar working, I was telling the guy about your podcast. I think he follows you now, and you're
Oh really? Okay.
Brian Olive. Yeah, I'm Brian Olive. I told him, I was like, oh, my buddy does this, because he was asking me, like, do you think influencers, and we were just having this like conversation. I was like, oh, my buddy, started this, thing, and you know, his goal is to, his life goal at this point is to try to make this a career.
Oh well, yeah, just telling stories, man. Talking to people, telling stories. Like,
And he's like, what is it about? And I was like, I really don't know. I was just like, he's like, what is the concept about? I was like, he just talks about anything. I was just like, I don't know if that's, that works or it doesn't work, but that's what he does. And he's like, wow, he followed you and looked at the videos. I was like, this guy's legit. I was like, he's got some really good production value. I was like, yeah, he put a lot of money into it. It's not like he's just doing it for fun. I was like, and that's the issue he had with his business model.
yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, no, but and I announced it, like I put a little community post on the YouTube and everything for folks that were following, wanting to get the update. I think you come to a point where like you want to grow, right? You want to grow and you have a sense of direction, but some folks maybe don't want to go that path, so you got it's better to address it now than later, right? When things get even more serious and more involved. So, but yeah, and like he's doing his own thing. He's got his own projects that he wants to work on. Um, I don't know. He says he's got his own projects, but I think it was just we just needed to take a break. I think because I think we hit we were at an impasse. I think like he was also like not happy how certain things went down. And listen, I love Andrew still. Like, I still consider him a friend, but he's like has to navigate some internal things for him to be in a good place so that then we can work together again. And he's still like working on that. So like even though he's like, yeah, let's work together, but if he's still like angry and upset, like it's not gonna move forward. Like
Does he still want to work with you? Is that what he said?
he was open to work. Yeah, he's like he was always saying like, oh, the podcast was like the most exciting thing. It was like a really exciting project, and he really loved it. And then we had that not the fallout, but like we had a difference of ideas and opinions on things, and I I let like a month of just letting it lie, right? And I was like, okay, let's take baby steps into like potentially if we can do something down the road. But he was still like obviously very, very upset about the situation, which I get. He was very upset, and he wants to work together, but I feel like he's still like he's still angry. He's like really, really angry. So I'm like, dude, if you're angry, like how is this gonna work? Like, why don't you give yourself that time to, if you get to that place where you think like we can work together again, then let's do it by all means. But if you're still angry, like it's just not gonna work. I'm like,
But has and this is the issue with Andrew. Has he ever anything that he's been angry about, which has been again like Andrew's life has not been easy.
right, right, right.
The roadblocks that he does come into, which is quite a bit, and he's got him angry. Has he ever let that down, or did you just say he lets it go, but he doesn't actually let it go?
I think it's a combo of both. Like you're hitting it on the head. Like it's those two things. I think it's like even he mentioned previous incidents with other people and other things and projects, and that they didn't work out right. And when you ask him again, he'll just be like, well, it was them, and he's still angry about it, right? It's like you got to find a little bit of peace with it so you can move on or whatever. But I think like, and I told him like, I'm like, dude, you're my friend. I still consider you a friend, but I think like it's not healthy for both of us to like, for you at least to be very angry and then me to just, you know, act like everything's okay and wanting to move forward. Like you're still here, you're stuck there. I respect that. You know, I'm not gonna force you to like be happy and be content and be like, yeah, all is good when it's not. I respect what you're feeling and what you're thinking. So I was like, let's just take a good break. Like, I'm like, you know, I don't want to keep coming back to you or texting you like every month or every other month, be like, hey man, what's going on? And like, he's just angry, right? Like, and then it turns into like this argument. And I'm like, I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I'm like,
Is that what happened?
yeah. I was just shooting him some messages. Yeah, it's like, hey man, what's going on, dude?
It just circles back to the situation.
Yeah. It circles back into that again. So I was like, listen, man, I don't want to upset you, you know, and I don't want to get upset. Like if, you know, I'm trying to reach out and then you're getting upset about that, but then you do want to still like be friends and see if there's an opportunity. I was like, first, just navigate what you're going through. And if you are able to navigate that and you feel good, then reach out to me. I'm like my phone, my email. You have me reach out when you're ready. I'm ready to like talk again. But for now, I told them I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna text you. I'm not gonna email you. I'm just gonna give you your space because clearly, anytime like, you know, we want to talk, we will talk, and then it gets just circles back to that pointing the finger and like you did this and you did that. And I'm like, dude, we're going nowhere. Like I'm literally like I'm taking time out of my family to try to talk to you and it's just going back again and we're not moving forward. So I was like, you know, I'll take a step back and you know, hopefully you can navigate what you need to navigate. And if you get to that point, then let's talk. If not, then that's it. You know, and then when I have this convo, when I ask, I'm like, dude, oh, do you still want to continue? If you don't want to continue this, you know, friendship or work relationship, I get it. You know, just tell me transparently, and I'll leave you alone. Like that's fine. But he doesn't ever want to do that either. He's not good with either closure too. So he's like, no. Let's not do that. And then I felt bad because I'm like, oh God, like am I like triggering him like you know like his previous relationships where like you know you only respond when someone's about to leave, right? And that's not healthy either. I don't want to do that to him. I don't want somebody to you know work with me or want to work with me because I might not be there anymore. That's not healthy. You know, you both want to be there working together, you know, and not for fear of one leaving the other. So I was just like, dude, let's just make this healthy. Let's just take a good break. You do your projects and that's it. And I think that's kind of where we left off. So I'm not gonna reach out to him until he's like in a good place to reach out if he wants. Yeah.
No, I love like as funny as it is, like I love Andrew. But Andrew's a certain taste that like he doesn't anybody I've ever introduced him to, like they automatically like if they get in a conversation with him, they
Yeah.
just want to tussle. Like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. It's like with and I'm just like, dude, I'm like, Andrew must have a hard time having relationships, like with other people in general.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't know, he gets in his own damn way. And
Yeah.
again, he has strong opinions, and you know, he stands by those regardless of you know whether they're right or wrong. He's just that's what he believes, and I appreciate that for Andrew. And you
Yeah.
have to appreciate that because if not, then you're going to be like everybody else. We're like, dude, you're toxic as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I hope he's well. I worry about him sometimes too, man. But you know, he's going through some things.
I just, you know, yeah, like, he's got a good heart,
Yeah.
and that's why, like,
Yeah.
you know, we always hung out and we had fun, but he just, when it comes to relationships,
Yeah.
he needs to work on that. And I don't know how you start that. I don't know where you go for that. I don't know,
Yeah.
um, you know, you hope that as he gets older, wisdom and stuff kind of like prevails, but.
Yeah. No, listen, honestly, dude, like I wish him nothing but the best. And I'm open to, you know, at some point in the future, if all goes well, maybe who knows? The world is weird, right? Maybe all three of us one day will be collaborating on something. I don't know. But, you know, I'm always open to opportunities.
Dude, if one day we were to get for those scooter things, one of those old man scooter things, the rascals. If you show up on a rascal, that will be it. I'll be done.
Yeah.
I'll be cooked. so hard, tears would come down.
Listen, what's gonna happen? I'll tell you what's gonna happen. There's gonna be like a reunion at some point. It's gonna happen. There's gonna be a reunion at some point, and that's gonna be a gold mine. It's just gonna be like, where the fuck have you been for 10 years? You know, and then we'll be there. We'll be there, and all will be fine. Like I'm optimistic. I think all will be fine. But yeah, man, dude, like this time like that I'm like out for the count. With the knee thing. I'm looking to do a little bit more creative projects. I just ordered a gimbal, a small gimbal, nothing fancy, like a small gimbal for my camera, for my Canon, to just start doing a little bit more shooting and recording and stuff. So just storytelling, man. That's it. Just what do we do when we got this time, right? I gotta create and do something. I can't just be doing the same thing. I mean, I'm experimenting with the stream right now just to see how that looks like building community. Um, I don't. It's really experimenting, man. You know me. I like trying new stuff, so experimenting with it, see where that goes. Hopefully, that can build an audience, so then that can lead up to my actual like little short stuff that I do. I got some small little affiliate sponsorships, but those are like small things. It's nothing. It's nothing substantial.
More like as in like content you're
Oh,
creating.
content. Yeah. Well, I think like I'm trying to realize like I'm a dad, I'm 40, I'm old, and the only thing like that I can really bring is just whatever's authentically myself and what I know, right? I can't tell a different story. I can't be one of those young kids that does that. I'm not like, so I feel like it's just telling my story. And even though it's not exciting, it's at least my story and I'm an expert in this space. So it's just telling that and sharing that. And then hopefully like people um, can relate to that in some way or another. Um, yeah, but that's kind of it. That's it. I think I don't know. I'm open to like what kind of storytelling there is. Not fully creative as you, because like you are the creative. That's like your space. Like you write, you act, you produce. I'm realistic. Like I'm nowhere near Nick's level of like production wise. Like yours is a real legit thing. No, no, dude, you are. You're a trained actor. You've produced work. You literally have been on a set. So I know my place. Mine's just like a small little grassroots thing. So if I can learn and be better in that way, cool. But I don't know. I think that's kind of like I'm keeping it real like low key, low key. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think if you're gonna do it that way, what you have to try to figure out is how to document your life and relate it and how to get it out there
Yeah.
to other people and stuff like that, and how that can help them, those people that watch or whatever. That's gonna. I think that's the hard piece because it's like you're not creating something, you're recording something.
Right, right, right,
It's like a memoir. Like
right, right, right.
instead of writing a memoir, you're recording it as it happens
Yeah.
and commenting on it and let others in on it as well. That's tough. That's tougher than anything I've ever fucking done. So I say good luck to you, bud.
Hey, listen, I'm trying it. I'm open to it. I got like some of the gear, so I'm just like, let me just try it. And just like that space of like streaming and storytelling, like smaller on the small scale, right? Is growing so big, and like you can't deny it anymore. Like you can make fun of them, right? Like those little influencers or those guys that there are people that don't even show their face. All they do is like, let me tell you how to do in a spreadsheet. And these guys have been able to like not just monetize it, but like build community behind it. And it's just to me like I see like opportunities, and if I don't even like take a swing at it, then I'm doing it disservice. So that's kind of like my perspective of like I still want to tell stories. I still want to create a little bit. And this is kind of like my
What I think you need to make it successful, and this is the one thing that I would say you really have to specify
mhm.
is what of your life are you trying to convey and tell and
Mm,
show people? Is it you being, over 40 and Latino, living in America, living in the United States? Like you have to, I think, really
yeah.
specify so that way your audience, you have a situation of like, okay, my audience isn't everybody. My audience is those over 40
Yeah.
living in New York, or living, you know what I'm saying? So that way
Yeah.
you can target your message or whatever you're trying to convey to that specific audience that is related to you. Whatever that is,
Mm.
I think that's going to get you more specific on the content you're going to create. Instead of just creating anything, you can be like, okay, this is something that my audience, which is, over 40, or my audience, which, is Latino, my audience, which is like, whatever it is you want to focus on, would want to know about this, and can be like, yes, I can relate. How do we navigate this as a community? I think that's going to help you out in figuring out what type of content you're going to create instead of creating everything.
Yeah.
At that point, you're just throwing crap shit against the wall and seeing what sticks.
And you're right. Yeah.
This is what is unique about me that I can share, that is unique about a certain demographic that can relate to what I am, and that's the demographic I'm going to, talk about, whatever it is. Whether it be like people over 40 who had ACL tears.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's like, and you touch on exactly like what is the hard part. Like I think all this stuff, right? The recording, the setting up, believe it or not, that's like the easy stuff, right? The hard part is like getting that content, building that audience, getting your tone and what you're trying to tell. That's the hard part. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that I believe, this is my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
or not, is your audience can't be everybody.
Right. Right.
Like your audience has to be a specific person.
Mm.
And maybe it goes beyond that, even though that's your specific. Maybe it eventually goes beyond that. But if your audience is everybody, and you don't have anybody specific,
Yeah.
and your stuff isn't geared towards that audience, dude, like how do you get to everybody? How do you get you can't. You gotta get to certain people what it's about, what you're talking about that some people will relate to. That I think is a way to at least start your building your audience, and maybe it goes beyond that.
Yeah.
Maybe it morphs in years come and morphs and changes into something else. But that's the hardest thing is to figure out what am I creating and for who am I creating it for? What purpose? And I think if you can narrow that down to something more as specific you can get, then all of a sudden like it'll be a lot easier creating stuff because you're like, this is going to help them, and I know I need to create this to help my community that I talk to. I think that's going to help you to like the storytelling that you need to have. Because if you're just telling a story for anybody, you're like, well, I'm just going to tell stories. It's like, no, well, know what stories you need to tell. Know what stories you don't need to tell because it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, man. No, that's real good advice. Thank you. Yeah, and for me, that's like that actually takes planning, right? You gotta like you just don't do it. It's just like learning and
again, like just doing it, just creating content with no specific reason is
yeah,
I don't think it helps anything except takes up your time.
yeah, that's true.
If you have creating content with a specific purpose, then all of a sudden like you have a real good goal of like this is who I do it for. This is my community, and this is the content I'm creating to get to connect with that community. For us all to connect. And it's up to you to figure out what's your niche in that. Like, where do you fall within that to be like, this is something that's not being said in my life, that's not being talked about, that is similar to my life. And there's other people within that same community that are having that. So let me go on that. Let me go on this. Whatever it is, you can figure it out. That's what I would say. Because again, it's like when that guy asked me, he's like, "Oh, what is this? Podcast is?"
Right, right.
I can't tell you. And it's like, well, then how are you going to get people like interested? If you can sit there and say, well, this guy talks about his life, and this is who he is, and that's what he talks about. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Let me know more about this because it's very similar to what I'm going through. And then they connect. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just about anything, and then it's just like, well, then no. Like you want to hear about something that you can relate to and it's interesting to you, not just let's talk about anything.
Right, right, right.
You know? and it's fun to have guests. Like guests are great, and I would do that just be like, oh, you know, today I don't have any content created, so I'm going to bring in a guest just to talk about them and connect again with, you know, our relationship, and there you go.
Yeah, yeah. No, man, that's great advice. I definitely like. I need that. I appreciate you saying that because like I think I don't get that advice. Like you having that creative mindset and the storytelling element behind you. Like that's good to hear because I don't.
Well, again,
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Like
yeah.
I can tell a story about um, having CF. That's
Right.
my story that is relatable to people with CF, and there you go. That's my audience, is people with CF, because
Mm,
they understand me. If I create some random person talking about CF, they're not going to care because they're not going to. They're not
mm,
going to know what that is. But if they know somebody, like, and they connect and do that, so you really, and that's a hard thing to do, is to sit there and be vulnerable and talk about something that is specific to your life and specific to you and means something, and then share that with the community. Because again, not only will people be able to connect with you, it will be honest and truthful, and I think that's, you know, that's what gravitates people toward it, is the fact that, like, you're not just doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself, and they get to come along and experience that and learn from what you do and what you're saying and what you experience, you know, and then, you know, then you add the community involved, like, well, tell me your story of what you went through if you
mm,
and all of a sudden everybody's connected, telling the same story, like their story based on a same similarity which everybody can relate to. um, I think, you know, I think when it's coming from my experience watching, you know, communities be built, especially watching the CF community go from nothing to something, it's that connection
mm.
that you're interested in. You know, it's something that is unique to me, something that's unique to those people that we can connect with. I think that was a huge thing for me when I started connecting, because I never connected with the CF community until I started writing my film.
Oh, really?
Once I connected with it, I was just like, wow, like I feel good enough to be vulnerable around these people about something that nobody else will understand. And it was very cathartic. So, you know, something like that I think would help build an audience.
No, thank you, man. And I think like you're dropping gold nuggets here, man. Like I definitely, yeah. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be more intentional about you know what the messaging and what I'm trying to build. So that's the work that like is hard, right? Like you got to literally sit on it, right? And
Well, yeah, you have to know, like, but the funny thing is when you're not clear, you're just kind of throwing shit against the wall and
yeah,
hoping it sticks. But once you have an idea and you know,
hmm
it just goes, it flows like a river. It just comes out. It's just like, I know what I got to do. I know how to do this. I am this. This comes out easy for me. But until you get to that point where you know what story you're trying to tell, it's just throwing shit against the wall, and it's so
hmm
aggravating. But it's really just soul searching and being like, you know, what's not there that's a part of me that needs to be said. That I feel that a lot of people are going through the same thing. And I think that's what you need to try to hone in on.
mm,
And again, it might not be right away. You might just stumble on it, but you know, your goal is to try to get to that point.
yeah. No, thank you, man. Thank you. Oh man, dude. I wanna, dude. Definitely, like, we definitely gotta check. Like, we gotta check in with each other, like in person. Like, we gotta grab a drink or something. Like next coming couple weeks, I think. Give me a couple weeks until I can, build some strength up. And dude, you know what's crazy? Like being sidelined, I've lost so much, like muscle, whatever muscle, like is like gone in my leg, like that because I haven't used it. It's like gone. Like 3 weeks, it's like I've lost all my muscle. That's crazy. So
Kind of like it's like in a cast. You ever have a cast and you take it off and like all
yeah,
of your muscles gone?
yeah.
It's like your arm, one arm is so thin and the other one's like.
That's exactly what's with my left leg right now. So I'm going to PT twice a week, and I'm just trying to they're making me work. I'm there for like almost like an hour and a half of just like PT work and trying to get
Dude, that stuff is so painful.
yeah, yeah.
Because you're pushing yourself and you're like, am I supposed to be pushing myself? And you just have to trust these people that they know what they're doing.
Exactly. I'm like, my knee's hurting, and it's like I can't even bend it a bit. And they're like, no, keep doing it. The guy literally put like
Push.
yeah, he put like ankle weights. I had to lay down, like for stomach down, and then my knee was at the edge of the table, and I haven't been able to straighten it out yet. And he's like, I'm gonna put some ankle weights on your leg to see, kind of like let it, straight out and see how far you can go. I was like, oh my god. And yeah, so they're doing that. But it works. Like, it's awesome. Like, honestly, like, I feel 100% better. Like, I don't think I would have recovered. I wouldn't be recovering as quick as I am right now if I didn't do the PT for sure. So
No, no, PT, it's huge. But like
yeah,
while you go through it, you're like, man, this is painful.
yeah.
The next day, you feel so much better. You're like, dude,
Hmm.
what is this like? The body is such a crazy thing.
Mm.
Such a crazy thing.
Yeah, yeah, man. But dude, listen, I got a meeting the next like at 2 o'clock or so. But dude, honestly, like, don't be a stranger, man. Just shoot me a message. Let's just jump on and chat a little bit more. I'm glad you're well, man. I'm glad all is good. And like, you got so much stuff brewing too. You got so much brewing for the next like year. So
Yeah, I'll talk to Evan about like recording the process of creating a film and see if something that we could use, and then you can like maybe put it out there and see if people are interested in how like the behind the way behind how, because it is interesting because nobody knows how it's
yeah, nobody talks about it.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody talks about how like the very starts of the script, and then it goes on to like the production, and then it comes to like the editing of the script, and then it comes to like, okay, well, where's the money, and then where's the locations and all that stuff. So it is interesting, and it's a lot more. There's a lot more to it than just like, okay, here's the money, let's go film it.
right, right, right. Dude, have you gone out to see any movies or no?
I was actually going to see like F1 either today or tomorrow. I might go. I'm not expecting like a groundbreaking movie, but like I'm into F1, so I just want to
Are
kind
you
of
really? I didn't know you were into F1. You're into the racing?
yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that. Okay. Where are you gonna watch it?
I used to be back in the day. Back in the day, I used to be when I was in high school. I used to be a big NASCAR fan.
Really? In Massachusetts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm into cars, like
Okay, okay.
stuff like that. Yeah, my father was into cars, so my brother's got a Viper, so like I'm into cars. Um, and like I kind of got out of NASCAR because I was tired of the redneck BS
Right, right,
and
right.
all that. And then like F1, I got into F1 because I knew that was a much tougher race. And driving F1, open wheels, and back in the day, it used to be a V10. The thing used to scream. And then like I just got into it again, and I'm just like, so I watch it every weekend, and I'm into it big time. So, and then when the movie came out, I was like, I want to see it. I know it's kind of like we'll see, but I don't like any good story. I'm not gonna say too much in the movie theaters, which I should because it supports it.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I'm probably I know Sinners is on HBO, so I might watch that the next couple of days.
Have you seen the documentary on Sienna?
I saw that on Netflix, but like uh, I know I've seen the
You're
documentary.
talking about, right, the Brazilian race car driver, yeah, that
Yeah,
died.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Netflix made a series.
I'm talking about the original one, like from like over a decade ago. Have you seen that one?
The documentary.
Yeah, yeah, the full documentary, not the series. The
Yeah, yeah,
oh, okay, okay, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's Senna is
Dude, that is by far, like, I'm not like a big I just don't know enough about it, right? Like, I'm in New Jersey, New York. Like, who talks about NASCAR that much, right? Not many people. So
there's a documentary about F1, and it starts with the beginning of F1. I can't remember where I saw it at. It
yeah.
might have been on Netflix, but if I could find it, I'll send it to you. And it started about the start and all the way where it is. And back in like the 60s and 70s with Nicky Lauda and James Hunt,
Mm.
dude, drivers would die almost every race.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, it was insane. Like it was literally like being an astronaut. Like there's a good chance. There was a better chance of you dying than surviving when you were. There was no safety devices. These cars would go ridiculous. I mean, look.
Hey Nick, are you there? I think I lost you.
Yeah, the last accident happened like maybe 2021, and he has fire. But like there's so many protective things, and like when you hit a wall back in the 1960s, like you would hit a wall, and that's what happened to Senna. He basically lost control and hit a wall and died.
But it's crazy because
And then you
like
have like
it's so dangerous no matter what. Even with all the safety stuff, like, dude, you're going what? How many miles per hour they go?
Averaging like I think at the top they're doing 200.
That's insane, dude.
They're still, but around the corners they're still doing like 80, maybe give or take miles an hour. I mean, they just hug those.
Wow.
But it's. I mean, these guys are drivers. Like, that's what they do. It's insane. And I
Oh,
would love to go into F1. I would love to go to a race probably in Canada. Like the one, but the tickets there are so expensive. We're talking like $300-400 a ticket, and then you have to get your way there.
well, I heard that it's actually, and this is not surprising, but this is just me as an outsider. Like, it's like pretty pricey to like even be in racing, right? Like most people that are in there are like are wealthy, right?
Most of the guys there, most of the guys there had money or
Right,
parents were racing or whatever.
right, right,
They like Charles Leclerc, which is races for Ferrari. He grew up in Monaco.
right. Yeah, it's like a rich, wealthy. Yeah,
He didn't have any money.
yeah,
Somebody like Lewis Hamilton, which did grow up in money, like he worked to it. So there's all sorts, but a lot of the guys that have raced and are out there now, a lot of them had money beforehand. Um, but like again, you still can't negate the fact that they're racing a speed machine.
yeah.
80
No, that's.
miles an hour, like open, it's crazy.
Have you ever driven one or no? Have you ever gotten a? You should wait. What's the closest like track?
The closest track I think is now. It might be Canada. It might be Montreal.
Wow,
It's not Canada. I think it's above Montreal. But I think Canada. It's either Canada is the closest one or Miami. Right now, those are the two closest ones.
dude, we gotta make that happen in a couple years. What do you think,
I mean, I would love to do it.
dude? A trip to Montreal? Come on.
That'd be great.
And it's not that crazy. Like it's affordable up there though. Like everything else aside from I'm sure from the tickets, like Montreal's not that crazy expensive. I've been there.
No, it's in Canada. We could drive there. We wouldn't have to take a flight. We could
Yeah,
drive
yeah.
there if we wanted to and make it a thing. But like, it definitely. That's the closest one. And me and my friends who watch it be like, oh yeah, Canada would be the closest one to do it. And they just did it like I think it's in June, so it'd be in the summer.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, Montreal's nice, dude. I haven't been back since like I was there for like a buddy's bachelor party, and then I think I went one other time. But yeah, I would love to. I didn't even know there was a track out there. Had I known, like, I would have put that on the bucket list to go check it out.
Yeah, it's they go again. They're racing all over, and it's growing to the point where like they want like a lot of like countries want to put more like Miami just they never raced in Miami and they just started I think in 2022 or 23. 2023 I think was the first Miami race.
Right.
Um, yeah, 23 was the first Miami race, and they didn't race in Miami beforehand, but that's become like the new Monaco of the United States.
Really? I mean, I'm not surprised by that because there's so much money over there. So like,
Celebrities go down there in Miami, and like,
yeah.
just I was like, that's not my. I mean, even though I would love to go to Monaco, except the racing sucks there. Well, because they race the streets and the cars back when they used to race them were really small. The
Oh,
cars are so big. Now the cars are so big they can't pass. Like
wow.
it's really hard to pass because the track isn't big enough to pass. Like you can pass maybe twice, 2 times during there, and that's it. But like it's like the oldest like track.
Have you gone to a bar to watch a NASCAR? Do they even have that in New York?
You mean F1?
Yeah.
I'm sure they can, but I just watch it from home. Because again, remember, it's national. It's international. So like one race might be at 9 a.m.
Oh, right, right, right.
Where, like when they race in Tokyo and stuff like that, it's 1 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. You're getting me interested, man. Because I'm at the age now where I need new hobbies because I can't do anything else. So like I might look a little bit. I might look into F1. So let me know any recommendations you got. Just send it over. Just text me it.
The last F1 race in Silverstone was fantastic. I can give you my login to F1 if you want to go and watch like previous races.
Hmm.
There was rain and stuff, a lot of accidents, and it was like it's such a Silverstone. This past Silverstone is very much like strategy. It's all about strategy.
How long? They're like long. They're like lots of laps, right?
Usually, like depending how long the track is, it can be from 70 laps to 50 laps.
Okay, okay. Wow.
But it goes pretty fast. It literally will end within 2 hours.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's probably one of the shortest events compared to like baseball or football, which is like with the commercials because there's no commercials. Um, with baseball and football, you're looking at like a 3 hour game because of commercials.
Mm.
It's kind of like soccer in the sense that there's no commercials.
Wow. That's crazy. I gotta check it out. Okay. Oh man, dude, we gotta set something up like a long term goal. Like I gotta go see an F1 game.
I'll give you my login and I'll tell you like the Silverstone would be one to watch because that was an interesting race. Not every race is like as competitive, but
Yeah.
Silverstone was a really good race. It was interesting
Oh wow.
because they race in the rain. Like NASCAR, the moment it starts to rain, they park it. But NASCAR, F1 does not.
Really?
Wet tires and it gets like crazy. Yeah, it gets
That's insane. Well, you know what? Like I've been seeing in Latin America, like in Colombia and other parts where there's a little bit more money, like they've also started like getting into F1 a little bit more.
well, I think they
Obviously
they
Brazil.
have a
Yeah.
track in Brazil.
Yeah.
They definitely have a track in Brazil. I want to say they have a track in Mexico too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, they do. They have a track in Mexico because Perez was the Mexican driver that he's probably going to come back. But yeah, there's a track in Mexico and there's a track in Brazil.
Wow. That's crazy, man. Okay. So
It's an international sport.
if I ever travel, like I'm gonna now keep an eye out if there are any like F1 tracks just to like check it out. Yeah.
The one, my dream track would be go to Monza, which is in Italy,
Of course.
right outside Milan. That's like the Ferrari mecca. And I'm a Williams guy, so but still, just like in Italy, going to see F1 race in Italy would be.
Dude, how come I've never seen you wear like an F1 cap? I've never seen you wear any F1 gear.
If I did, it'd be Williams because I'm a Williams guy. I've been looking into it, but I want to find it because it's not cheap.
Oh,
They do
really?
have an F1 store. They do have an F1 store right outside Madison Square Garden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
walked by it the other day. I was like, oh my god, they have a store just dedicated to F1.
Oh, you know what it is? I just looked it up.
It's right outside. It's right on. I think it's right outside Avenue Americas. Right outside the front entrance of Madison Square
Dude,
Garden.
you're not kidding. They're crazy expensive. It's like $1,000 for like a leather jacket or a coat.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. Well, also it's sponsored by Puma, so I guess like they partnered up now, so it's even more.
What are you looking at Ferrari?
I'm looking at Williams Racing. They're sponsored by Puma,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you know their stuff is like good quality stuff. But that's and you're gonna get the price tag.
They're two drivers because it's a team. It's two drivers.
Yeah.
Everyone has two drivers. There's his Sans, which is he's from Spain, and then Albon, which is from England. But he's not from, I think he's Korean.
Oh, really?
He's a Korean born driver, but I think it's Korea. Thailand. I think he's Korean, but he grew up in England.
Ah, okay.
But he kind of associates himself with Korean. I can't remember what nationality he is. But like those are the two drivers for Williams.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. The style looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and at one point Senna actually drove. Actually, I think Senna died when he was in the Williams race.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Senna drives for Lotus at one point, Williams, and McLaren.
Wow.
So, and I think he died in the Williams.
Wow. I was gonna ask you. I gotta send you something. So what you know what I could do in the meantime, since I probably won't be out for like another couple weeks out on the road. I'm gonna send you this to your address. Your address is still current. You don't say it online because I'm streaming. But your address is current, right? The way you texted me.
I'll text you a different address. So we have issues here with people in our building.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
So I
Got it.
Like I don't want. And it's funny. It's in our building, and our landlord won't do anything about it.
Of course.
Yeah, because they don't want. I was like, all you have to do is put up a camera. But if you put up a camera, there's nothing you can do. I was like, if they steal packages, you can evict them.
That's true. If it's someone, it's probably someone on the inside too that's doing it. Because like,
Oh no, it is because the package gets in our building, and I've seen our boxes being thrown out in our trash area that got stolen. So I know it's something in our building, but
Looking.
like if we sell something like you gotta put a camera up. I talk to people around there. And
bro, it's his cousin, bro. It's his cousin that's doing the stealing. That's why he doesn't want the video up. That's funny.
whatever. So now me and my wife bought a box somewhere that can drop packages off. So
Oh, so send me that.
address,
Yeah, send me that one.
that is,
Yeah,
yeah,
and I can send you the stuff.
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. All right, Nick, man.
I'm not even going instead of sitting here talking to you.
No, I hear you. I hear you. That's his way of saying, "Hey, man, I appreciate catching up." Listen, dude, let's do this again. I gotta jump out to a meeting, but good connecting, man. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
All right, man, dude. Take it easy, man. Be safe. We'll talk soon. Later. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much. I do got some reports to get done. Really awesome for Nick to be on and join us for a bit. I haven't caught up with him in a couple months. We've been so busy just working and running back and forth. So, got another straight 4-hour block of working. So, I'm probably going to mute myself and you guys can chill with the music in the background, but I got some work to do. Don't hesitate to shoot a message or anything. I'm kind of checking it passively.